front of us, and my friend is like, oh my gosh, look at the guy in the car. And I'm like, okay. I lift my eyes and I see him. I'm like, damn, oh my gosh, what. And in my head I am like I'm sad again. The Hey loves, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video I'm going to be filming a story time video, so I'm very excited. It's gonna be a mukbang, as you've already seen by the title. So this video is not sponsored, but I got my food from Bilow's Kitchen. This is the logo. If you are in Durban, they are located at Steve Biko Road by the Steve Biko campus, DUT campus. So this is how my food looks. I'm so excited. I've had this meal once. I'm going to be trying it for the second time. So in here I have hot wings, 6 hot wings, fries, and a roll that is roasted. And I'm also going to be drinking gin, but I'm not going to be drinking like the first round while I am eating. I'm just gonna, okay, this is what I'm going to be having. I'm going to be having the Belgrave Dry London gin, and I'm going to dash it with the cucumber and lemon flavored Sprite. So without any further ado, let me get right into the video. Excuse me, I've brought you guys much closer. Okay, so the story that I am going to be telling today took place in 2018. I was still doing my first year at that time. So a close friend of mine, okay, well, we used to be that close during that time, but now we don't have that much of a strong relationship now. So she invited me over to her house because there was like a traditional ceremony being done, and she was like, hey friend, can you please come over? And she's been wanting me to go to her house. So I was like, okay, fine, cool, I'm coming. So I came to her house. So on the day of the ceremony, so her house is located by like the road, like a busy road where cars and taxis pass. So on the day of the ceremony, we were standing opposite the road, we were standing opposite the road, and we were talking and we were looking at the people. It was busy, there were so many cars, so many people invited, like the vibe was so nice. So as we were standing, like a car comes and parks like right in front of us, and my friend is like, oh my gosh, look at the guy in the car. And I'm like, okay. I lift my eyes and I see him. I'm like, damn, oh my gosh, why is he so handsome? Like literally that was on my mind. And bear in mind, when the story took place, I was not in any relationship. So the guy gets off the car. He was well dressed. He was dressed like appropriately for the ceremony. He was like way too perfect. So he comes out of the car, he greets us, he speaks to us. My friend is like, hey, I haven't seen you. So apparently my friend knew the guy. So my friend is like, what are we going to be doing later? I like this vibe, and I feel like we're not going to be having much fun. The function is being held at home, so we just want to go out and, you know, have a nice time. And the guy's like, okay, fine, cool, we're going to go with you, no problem, just take my number and we're going to talk later in the day. So I give the guy my number because my friend didn't have a phone with her at the time. So he takes our number and he goes out to wherever the ceremony was, and we were busy up and down serving people. You know the drill when it is a ceremony at home, you're always busy. So then now, later in the day, he texts me on WhatsApp. He's like, "Hey, is this Bushe? Wara 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 wara. This is me. I'm not gonna mention his name. Da 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 da." But like, okay, cool. It's like, I'm gonna text you later. I'm like, okay, fine, cool. I'm running out of battery. I'm just gonna put my phone in flight mode, so that later in the evening you're gonna be able to contact us, because like you can never charge your phone at home when there's a ceremony, because things always go missing. So anyways, okay, fine. We're like, okay, we're gonna speak later in the day. Fast forward, it was like 6 o'clock in the evening. Like, it's starting to get dark. People are drinking. So my friend and I were coming from the shop to get a lighter, because there's this vodka that we were drinking. I don't know what's the name of the vodka, but it's the vodka that you're able to like light it up and it burns, and you have to drink it while it's burning. It was so nice. So we came back from the shop to buy a lighter. So, and then the guy like hijacks me. He's like, "Hey, how are you?" "Oh, hey, I'm cool." He's like, "I've been wanting to speak to you. Let's go talk in my car." Like, we go to his car, and by his car, like, there were like a group of guys that were there, and girls, especially they were friends of my friend's sister, older sister. So like, they were just sitting there. Like, you know, when there's a ceremony, there's always a group of people who get the VIP treatment. So in a simple way, that is where the VIP treatment was. So basically, the guy is calling me to go and sit in the VIP with them. I'm like, okay, cool. And I had every type of food you can think of. I'm like, where do you guys get ciders? Because like, everyone is looking for ciders and there are no ciders and all that. Okay, cool. Sat in his car and started talking. But you know, when you meet someone and you like, "Where have you been all my life?" Like, you like, "No, this person is so good to you. True, everything about you is perfect." Like, I know the guy, or he was very good with his words. And now when someone speaks like the things you've been wanting to hear from someone, and you're like, "Wow, are you for real?" Okay, fine, cool. So around 7, we're like, "No, we're leaving now. We are going to a local club somewhere we're gonna be able to sit down and drink." So we call his friends, and we take my friend and we leave. Fine, cool. We go to this club. We drink. Okay, I wasn't drinking because like, I was not in the mood of drinking anymore. It's like my body can only take a certain amount of alcohol, and then it's just like rejects everything. It's like, no, you now have to drink water and no alcohol anymore. So I wasn't drinking. This is so nice. So I wasn't drinking. My friend was drinking, and the 2 guys were drinking. So we drink. Like, I was so perfect. And then the people on the street, they were like, "Oh wow, you guys look so good together." And we're like, "Thank you. How long have you guys been together?" And then we laugh like, "Hey, go benyas. I just met the dude." Okay. They drop us at home around 3 in the morning. Fine, cool. The next day in the morning, I'm thinking I blocked the guy's number. I don't know why. In my head I was like, Billy, I blocked his number. I don't want anything to do with him anymore. It's the next day. I'm no longer drunk. Billy, he's too good to be true. Like, something in me was like, he's too good to be true, you know. So then now, in the morning, I'm like, Billy, I deleted his number. I blocked his number. Bam. I slept over at my friend's house on the night. So in the morning, I said goodbye to her mom, her sisters, and then my friend walks me to the taxi stop. So as we walk in, my phone rings. I'm like, "Hello, who am I speaking to?" And it's the guy from yesterday. I'm like, oh, I was surprised because in my mind, I don't know why in my mind I thought I blocked his number. Kanti, I didn't. And then he's like, where are you? I'm like, I'm just leaving. I'm about to take a taxi back home. He's like, why didn't you tell me I was gonna take you to the taxi stop? The taxi stop is quite far from my friend's house, but when I don't know how to explain this. Excuse me. If you're coming from town, the taxi will leave you exactly at my friend's house. But if you're going to town, you have to walk to another place to take a taxi. So I'm like, no, it's fine, it's cool. I'm already by the taxi stop. Anyways, I'm like, okay. I'm gonna call you later just to see if you've arrived safely. You know, I'm like, okay, it's fine, it's okay. Like, I don't. He's constantly calling me, checking me if I'm okay, what am I doing. I'm like, no, this guy is too good to be true. So I get to my place from my friend's house. I remember I had an assignment to complete because it was gonna be due on the next Monday. So he calls me and he's like, hey, did you arrive safely in my cloud? Speak. And he's like, when am I gonna be seeing you again? I'm like, I don't know. I'm gonna talk. And he's like, I really need to see you soon. I really like you. You're just perfect for me. Wada. And in my head, I am like, I'm sad again. That's literally like, he was too perfect. So, and then later on the day I arrived from my friend's house, because like immediately when I arrived I didn't have time for my phone and whatsoever because I had schoolwork to be completed, but in the evening I had all the time. So what I did was, this is so nice. So what I did was you know when you log onto Facebook and then Facebook suggests the number, suggests members, like they suggest people, how do I put this, you know when you have like saved someone's number on your phone and when you go to Facebook they will show you on the suggestions, friends suggestions, and then I'm like, because I saved the guy's number now, I log on to Facebook and I'm like, okay, here's his profile, let me click to it. And did I not find the shock of my life? Did I not find the shock of my life? I log in. Let me pour gin for this one. I clicked to his profile and oh boy, the profile picture alone on its own said, run darling, run away and never look back. The profile picture, it was him, his baby mama and their daughter. I'm like, this guy, like, and you can see Uguti, they even live together. I clicked on his profile and was scrolling down his page and everything. I'm like, Kanchan, it smells so nice. I think this is gonna be a great combination. I usually dash my gin with the dry lemon, but I think this is gonna be my combo from now. It's so nice. So I click on his profile and I'm like, damn, what the F is going on? And ever since I clicked on his profile on Facebook, that is when I went straight to WhatsApp. I blocked him. I went straight to his calls. I blocked him because I'm like, no, nigga, you can't do me like that. Like honestly, I respect other people's relationship regardless of me being in a relationship or not. At the time I was not in a relationship, so like as soon as I realized that there's someone in a guy's life, I back off because men, I know men personally, men are cheaters. Like, men are cheaters, And I don't know why, but women has this habit that when they find out their guy is cheating, they go straight and they attack the other female. Why don't they attack, excuse me, the men? How I can look good. That was like so opinion don't know guy. I ran, like literally I ran away. Like the funny thing, let me tell you the funny thing. So my friend, let me give her name, let me say Mbali. Okay, my friend Mbali, who knew the guy, the funny story is that her other friend, she came and visited me I think last year, and she came with her other friend. Let me give her a name and say Anita. Somebody and Anita came. Oh my gosh. Cramps. I'm sitting on the floor and like literally cramps are killing me now. So Anita and Bali, they come to my place, like they visit me, and we like talk. So as we talking, and then like Anita, my friend's friend, Anita Mbali's friend, she tells me Uguti wara. She spoke about the same guy, and I'm like, no ways, she is speaking about the very same guy that I know. So when she's speaking about this guy, she tells me Uguti she dated this guy, and this guy was like, no, you're not gonna be calling me whenever I'm the only one who's gonna be allowed to call you. Like, red flag. Why won't I be allowed to call you? We're in a relationship, and it's so whenever I need to speak to you, I have to wait for you until you call me. And apparently the guy was living with his baby mama. So which made sense, man. You can't just let people call you when you live with someone. I mean, it's wrong. It doesn't make sense. It's completely wrong. So that is why they didn't date, and Anita was also like, no man, I can't do this, like I cannot do this. So that is the story I wanted to tell you today. I thought I met the love of my life. Love at first sight, it was all a lie. It was all a lie. And I feel like men complicate life. Like, why would you go to someone else, a stranger, you go and introduce yourself and you lie to them, you tell them, well, see, this is what I am, I'm this, I'm this, I'm this, I'm this, I'm this, I'm this, I'm this. And then like within a few days you realize, oh, hey, but this guy is basically the opposite of everything that he said he is. Men are trash. Anyways, let me know in the comment section if you have also had a similar experience with me. You meet someone, they say this is who I am, and you realize it is not what it is. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, don't forget to comment. This is so good. And don't forget to subscribe. And come back for more. Guys, if you're in Durban, please just go try this place out. It slaps. Mpilo's lifestyle. Did I say kitchen and Kalen? It's actually Mpilo's lifestyle. I'm gonna put his things, like, just support him. I don't even know Mpilo, guys. Okay, bye.